Jill Olish is the founder of Mama Outspoken, executive team leader, postpartum awareness advocate, vision board party host, event coordinator, podcast host, GME associate producer, and a roving reporter.
Thanks, Carrie and Kim. So I've talked a bit about keeping an evidence file for yourself to look back at for proof of growth and building confidence. Sometimes we don't know how to capture that proof, and sometimes the evidence doesn't reveal itself right away. Feedback can sometimes feel icky to ask for and to receive, but it's incredibly eye-opening for progress. I've been learning to budget projects and a team over the last few months, and this is new territory for me and a concept that feels hard and filled with a lot of pressure. But as we've taken it at a good pace, I'm learning. Though I don't feel that without practice or feedback, I'd recognize the growth on my own that I'm catching on. So I'm not keeping screenshots of my budgeting report for my evidence file, but I am keeping my notes, which reflects the feedback I get each time I'm given new instruction or given questions to ask myself or things to report on next. And that's my evidence. Similarly, I have been working on a new training plan for the 5K I'm running next year. The ulterior motive on my end is to slim down in specific areas, but I haven't really been keeping up with my routine, and I haven't seen much progress. However, I was out shopping the other day, and I actually had to buy clothes in a smaller size. While I do keep evidence like measurements and progress pictures for my fitness, surprisingly, neither of those showed this size change. Instead, the act of buying new clothes did. Our evidence may not always be so evident to us. So don't be afraid to consider something as evidence because it wasn't on the list, or because it can't be saved to a computer, or you would have to explain it to someone. Remember, this is your personal evidence file, which would remind you of how you have gotten to today. Back to you, Carrie and Kim.
Oh, thank you, Jill. That was awesome. Kim, I really liked that.
I love it too because Jillo is the host and the one that is demonstrating out loud living proof of how effective vision boards are. And Carrie, can we go right to the commercial and then we'll come back and say just a little bit more about Jillo?
Absolutely. Let's go.
Do you remember making vision boards, getting a bunch of magazines and cutting out all the pretty images and headings? Do you remember feeling the drive after doing that and wanting to work so badly on obtaining all those things? I'm Jill Olish, the executive leader of the My Sexy Business team and host of our vision board parties. Vision boards are a powerful tool we use to help create the life we want. We can make our dreams our reality. And now we are bringing the fun to the community. You are invited to join us for our next vision board party. Whether this is your first time or you're due for an update, we will be working on updating our own vision boards and celebrating some of our wins from the quarter too. Bring your goals, aspirations, imagination, and snacks to create the visual roadmap to your dream life. RSVP with your email for the Zoom link at mysexybusiness.com.
Oh, so exciting.
It's very exciting, Carrie. It's coming up in just a couple of weeks this quarter, so everybody is invited. We are doing our updates to our own vision boards live with everyone, so it is so fun. It does cost you your email because we have to send you the Zoom link. So I want to say that out loud, but Jill does a fantastic job of hosting and helping everyone kind of understand how to get going, especially on the virtual side of creating one, so we don't have all that stack of magazine trash that we have to clean up so Izzy doesn't get us. So how's that, Carrie?
Oh, Kim, I love it. And for anyone that hasn't done a vision board before, come and join me. I haven't done one either. It'll be my first time. So let's hang out together and we can be newbies together, and Jill will guide us through it. I'm really excited, Kim.